You achieve things. You show up. You deliver. And still, the feeling doesn't go away. That voice that says it wasn't enough, that you could have done better, that people will eventually figure out you're not as capable as they think you are. This isn't humility. This is a wound. And it has a name. There's a pattern a lot of people carry quietly. You finish something, and instead of feeling proud, you're already thinking about what you could have done differently. Someone gives you a compliment, and your first reaction is skepticism. They're just being nice. Or worse, they haven't seen me fail yet. You reach something you've wanted for a long time, and it feels okay, maybe for a week. And then the voice comes back. This isn't ordinary perfectionism. It's not healthy ambition. It runs deeper. It's a mind that learned your worth has to be earned, always, over and over again. Where it comes from. This wound almost never starts in adulthood. It starts early, in environments where love was conditional, where you were praised when you performed well and ignored, criticized, or compared when you didn't. Maybe a parent who never said, "I'm proud of you." A school where your value was your grade. A home where making mistakes had an emotional cost. What the child learns in those environments isn't, "I am loved." They learn, "I am loved when I am enough." And that's where the problem starts. Because enough never has a clear finish line. The adult mind keeps running on that same logic. It ties achievement to emotional safety. So every accomplishment has to be bigger. Every delivery has to be better. Because stopping feels dangerous. That's why the compliment doesn't stay. That's why the achievement doesn't satisfy. Not because you can't feel, but because your system learned that feeling proud is premature, that something will go wrong, that it's safer not to let your guard down. If you recognize yourself in this, I want you to hear something clearly. The inner critic you carry is not your truth. It's a learned response, a survival strategy that made sense at some point, and is now being applied in a context where you no longer need to prove anything to belong. The problem is no one told you that. No one sat with you and said, "You don't need to earn your place here." So the voice kept going, not because it's right, but because it was never contradicted in a way your nervous system actually believed. Seeing that doesn't fix everything immediately, but seeing it changes something. Because when you understand that voice isn't yours, you slowly stop having to obey it. Before I go, I want to leave you with a question. Not to answer right now, just to carry with you. If you already knew, really knew, that you were enough, what would you do differently? Not what you'd achieve, how you'd live what you've already achieved. Leave it in the comments if you want. I read everyone. Sometimes the deepest wound isn't feeling like you failed. It's succeeding and still not being able to feel like it was enough. If this reached something real in you, share it with someone who might need to hear it. See you in the next one.